Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 6 of Civilization 6. We are playing as Sumeria. Rome declared a surprise war on us despite the fact he was our friend in the early game. He didn't get very far, he lost a lot of units. I don't think I lost anything. He managed to pillage one tile and that was about it. And then he basically peaced out and gave me everything he owned because he was really sort of fed up with the war. I accepted because I almost lost a city to him. He was just on the cusp of taking a city. But he agreed to end the war, and now I'm building up a force because the next time I'm going to go and obliterate the guy. I've got another barbarian camp over there as well. Just going around with a builder to try and pretty up Adab a little bit because it doesn't have an awful lot of production or anything going on. So we can no longer auto-explore with our scout. So I might just bring him home. Because he's uncovered everything that he can uncover. Or maybe just because he ran into those barbarians why he stopped moving. Does he still have some more to explore left? No, apparently he does. Right, so you can finish that camp off. Unit has gained experience and gains a promotion. Very nice. Can't use it on this turn, unfortunately. Hopefully that quadrireme won't take him out. Because the quadrireme is ranged.
Few inventions have been so simple as the stirrup.
Well, luckily he didn't. So we need to use the promotion on the next turn. Let's go for construction. And you're going to go ahead and get that copper. That'll give us a bit of extra production down here. So that should speed things up a little bit. Yeah, so most of these tiles are tundra, which is not good at all, really. But if we grab some more of these tiles to the north, we'll be okay. And we've got places we can build next to the mountain. There's things we can do with that city.
With the advance of feudalism came the growth of iron armor. Until, at last, a fighting man resembled an armadillo.
So the +1 production in all cities we could probably get rid of for some extra charges on builders. And that counts for ones that we buy as well as ones that we build. And getting some extra charges on them is definitely worthwhile. Merchant Confederation, gold from envoys at city-states. I like that one. We are probably going to want to change our government type at some point anyway. Still got a... Oh yeah, it was a repair that we used him for first, so of course he still has a build action left. So we could get lumber mills. This is going to have high production but terrible food. I'm actually thinking of getting this guy over to here. And just building up that cattle. We're also starting to get some problems with amenities now as well. So you've got a promotion. So combat strength against damaged units or combat strength against units in districts. I think damaged units. And then what we want to do with you... well, what I really want to do is get you upgraded to a knight, but I think we'll heal up and go down and deal with that other camp, to be honest. You want open borders, and you want to give me gold for it. I'll say... I don't want open borders from you, actually. So how about you give me a little bit more gold? I can't remember how much they're sort of willing to give. But the more gold that I have... The, So what will you give me? Will you give me 30? So you don't even value open borders at 1 gold per turn. So 25 maybe? 25 you would give. Okay. Just trying to get as much gold out of him as I can, because that means that I can buy units and he can't.
Create with the heart, build with the mind.
So what we probably want to do, and I'd say what we definitely want to do, is get another builder. 280 gold, we can't even afford it. We are officially broke. And I do want to upgrade that other unit. Military engineers I never generally use. Don't have an encampment yet, so the armour is pretty pointless. We could get the better walls. I don't think we're going to need them. Let's go into mathematics. Just start backfilling some of these earlier techs. We'll heal you up. Go on to the next turn. Teddy doesn't like me, apparently. Teddy's got city right over here. least our scout is now able to sort of embark and have a look around. We found another continent, though. Let's go on to the next turn. Looks like America might be next. Still want to try and fix my religion and spread it to Rome. I should definitely do that. So we want to go and purchase with faith. Wrong city. That'll be this one. So we could get a pagoda. Purchase with faith. 340 faith. We can easily afford that. And we also want to get 2 apostles. Choose a production over here. A lot of things would be useful, to be honest. Colosseum would be good. We're well over our housing at the moment. An aqueduct would take a long time to build. But I think we probably need one. We will be getting rid of a marsh. We'd only get a couple of additional housing from it, though. So maybe we just build farms. Let's just go and get him to build a builder. And we'll just spam farms everywhere for a bit. I think that's what we're going to have to do, just to get the housing up until we get neighbourhoods.
If I were again beginning my studies.
So let us now go and grab education, so we can get universities. Choose a production. There's a lot of stuff you do need. You're not growing particularly fast, which is fine. So I think you take the watermill for a bit more food and production. What's got a promotion? Oh yes, our apostle. No point giving them the promotions because we're going to use both of them instantly. So let's get our next belief. What do we want here? Campus and commercial hubs districts give +1 sites or +1 gold respectively, which is quite nice. Tithe is also good. I do like gold. Let's just go for tithe. And then we can use the other apostle. And we can get our final belief. Combat units gain 10% combat strength near foreign cities that follow this religion. I guess that's fine. We could spread our religion to them and then go and attack them. Missionaries and apostles are 30% cheaper to produce. No, but that's got to be it. Just take that one away from the AI so they can't spam the damn things as much. You're now fully healed, so let's try and get you down here to that other barbarian camp. We might find it has something exciting for us. I doubt it, but we'll go and check anyway. But yes, definitely want to get you upgraded soon. But I want to deal with this camp first because it's closer to us. 44 turns for the Colossus is tempting. 26 turns for the Caravel is pretty poor. But I would like to get one. Do some more exploring around. I'm working on... Could get a frigate. No, apparently not. What to get, what to get. I guess we'll just go for the ancient walls. 4 turns. Might as well get that done while I'm deciding what to do. Let's go to... Right, Levanter or Seoul. We could just go to New Orleans, actually. That's not a bad idea. If it's a safe trade route, we'll get a trade post over there, and that'll increase our range. And we'll be able to go and trade somewhere else. Obviously, we'll have to uncover it, but... We can use our scout for that. I might actually get the scout to manually look around a little bit. Send an envoy. We'll pick Levanter back up as well. That gives us +6. So they should be our... Oh, we're their suzerain now. And now we've got that extra +2 faith. So our faith gain's actually quite decent at the moment. So you're going to go ahead and work on that. But yeah, we do definitely just want to go and sort of spam a few farms and things around. Still short on amenities. So what I might actually do is go ahead and purchase one. I'll still continue to build the one that I'm working on. But we want to get plantations on all of the sugar. We'll build some more farms. We've not reached this tea yet. We've reached that tea, so we could grab that one. So that's all fine. So you're going to go there and plantation. Unit needing orders. You're just a couple of turns away now. Hopefully the place isn't crawling with barbarians. You are willing to trade with me for the spare sugar. I don't want the open borders. Would you be willing to give me 6 gold per turn? No. What about 5 then? I just want to get a tiny little bit more money out of him. So 4 gold per turn and 30 gold? Sure. As far as I'm concerned in this game, the more money I've got coming in, the better. You can do a lot of things with gold. And I want this iron that Rome has. And if we take Rome, we'll automatically get an encampment as well. So that is a good thing. Let's move you up there. Not too bothered about that. Well, we can actually go and kill this scout off, I suppose. We won't kill it off on this attack, but if he doesn't run away, we'll kill him off. Unit needing orders. So you've already got that one. And grab the other one up there. Then we'll have a spare. We will be taking an extra city shortly, so that will help. Now, there is iron down here, but I'm not going to settle all the way over on this side of the map. And again, it's mostly tundra, so it's not brilliant. Ah, and I'm actually being attacked by a quadrireme, which is not a good thing. Ah, but I'm also being attacked by the spearmen.
The purpose of education,
which is silly on many accounts. Let's back off again a little and heal up. Just keep attacking them with full health. Mass production, I guess. We could get shipyards. The Venetian arsenal's nice as well. You basically get any ship you build in that city, you get a second one. So that could be really useful over here. I guess you could try and get the Great Lighthouse. You're not really doing anything else useful. We'll see if we can get it. I doubt it, but I'll try. And, yeah, we can finish you off. Teddy doesn't really like me for some reason. Not too sure why. Why are you unfriendly? Why don't you like me? Our relationship is unfriendly. Different governments and poor first impressions of us. Okay. We do have a little bit of money. You know what I could do is I could always go... Well, I could... He might... Yeah, he declines it because he doesn't like us. Which is unfortunate. We could have tried to bump our relations a little there. So we're going to have to heal that scout now. Unit needing orders, yep. So we'll heal you up. And I'm just thinking, is it worth getting this? Well, I guess so. Plantation does actually give us housing, so it is still worth grabbing it. But we are going to need a few farms and things around. And probably clear the marshes would help. Yeah, remove improvements. So we can move you over here onto the marsh. Clear that marsh out. Get a farm there and a farm there. 2 adjacent farms helps us. Yeah, definitely need more housing. You want to buy my spare luxuries off me. Not the open... Hang on a minute. That was your deal. So you just approached me with a deal and then refused it. There's definitely something going hinky with that. He approached me with a deal. I took something off the deal which made it better. Okay, so we've met China. Let's find out where China is. So China is over there. No, that's not China. That's just a mark on the map. Where is China then? Okay, I take it back. I have no bloody idea where China is. Choose production. We have our builder. Arena. We definitely have problems with amenities. Let's get the arena. You are going to remove the marsh. That'll instantly give us some food. Farm and farm. Farm and possibly farm. So let's get you down there and you're going to remove that marsh. On to the next turn. Would like to get some more ziggurats, but it's going to take a little while. So if you wouldn't mind getting an actual farm there. The science is good, but we've got bigger problems. You are going to clear the marsh. Again, an instant boost of food, which we probably didn't need because we're well over the housing limit now. But yeah, I think that I'd like to build a cigarette here, so I think this would be better for a farm. So I think what I'm actually going to do is buy that tile. So 120 gold, but it'll do. On to the next turn then. Need to keep our eye on our war cart, actually. So you want to buy my spare luxuries off me. I don't want the open borders. Apparently you do. Would you be willing to give me any more gold than that? What were you willing to give me before? Was it 4? Would you give me 10? No. But you were willing to give me 4, I think it was. Okay, I guess 11 gold a turn's not terrible. Having open borders does make them like you more, so it's probably a good thing. I'd love to know where he even is. I mean, I've got open borders with him, but I haven't even found one of his cities yet, I don't think. Yeah, I have no idea where he's cropped up at all. Let's go and attack this guy again. We've still got to be careful of this quadrireme. But we can back out again on the next turn. We'll be fine. Still plenty of problems with housing. But farm for you. And farm for you. I'm going to get another farm over here. So we'll start to sort the housing problems out. Yeah, being attacked by the quadrireme again, as expected.
We can roam the bloated stacks of the Library of Alexandria, where all imagination and knowledge are assembled. We can recognize in its destruction the warning that all we gather will be lost.
Well, I wasn't entirely sure that I'd get that. I completely forgot we were working on it, but there's the Great Library done. So that gives us a boost to all ancient and classical era technologies. Not that great now.
Have the Model T in any color, so long as it's black.
Because we've pretty much done all of those techs anyway. So it's really one that you have to get so early on to make it worthwhile, or it's a little bit pointless. And pointless it was. Now that's the this wonder is the one that you get as part of the Aztecs. Plus 1 amenity from entertainment for each lake tile within 1 tile of the wonder. Have we got any lake tiles near any of our cities? Not really, so it kind of makes that a bit... You know, it's very sort of specific. Let's go military engineering into gunpowder. Maybe we'll have more luck with niter than we have had with iron. And we might be able to actually just go straight up to musketmen. We probably... Well, the Colosseum would be nice. We could definitely do with the amenities. And it does reach multiple cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It won't reach Isin, unfortunately. But that's the only valid tile we can put it on. What is so specific about it? Must be built on flat land adjacent to an entertainment complex district. Okay, well, that's why then. But we can do that. Looks like Teddy's about to settle another city up here. Ah, there's China's borders then. So China is right next to America. And you're going to go over there and build another farm. I'd love to know who the defeated players are now. And yet the defeated players apparently aren't the lowest score. Or maybe they are. So that 93, that's probably one of the defeated players. But I'm sure there's definitely been at least one. I thought there were 2. I thought there were 2 defeated players. There's no real way to tell. Because this is saying that they're all outputting some. I'm actually starting to attract some tourists now. I've got a fairly decent amount of output here. Oracle I wasn't working on. Amenities I know are still low. It's only on -1 though, so that's not terrible right now. You need to come out and heal again. Otherwise you're going to get wiped out. That unit is getting very long in the tooth now. It really does need to get upgraded to be useful. Not too sure what Rome are doing with those legions. If he's planning to attack again. At least I've got a couple of crossbows around. I could probably do with 1 more actually. Certainly wouldn't be a terrible idea. So that's some incense over there. So we've still got 2 builds left with you. I guess we could get a ziggurat or 2 around. Now I think we want to have them on rivers, because the ones on rivers are better, if I recall.
All that glisters is not gold.
So we can change our policies. We don't have a diplomatic policy unless we want to change our government type. So we don't necessarily need the militaristic ones now. All cities with a district receive +1 amenity and bonus great people points. I think we're going to go classical republic. Lose some of our military ones. We want the 1 gold from each envoy at a city-state. And 2 housing. Right, we don't have 3 speciality districts anywhere, I don't think. 2 gold from all trade routes. We only have 2 trade routes. Ancient and classical wonders. We could just go for the 1 production in all cities, but it's a little bit boring. We don't have any theatre square districts yet. Plus 100% campus adjacency bonuses. Well, we've only got 1 campus, but I mean, it will basically double its adjacency bonuses, which is not a lot. So it's only like an extra 1 science per turn, but it's better than nothing. Let's have a look at the civics tree and see where would be a good place to go next. I mean, we could go into monarchy. That's not a bad tree either. I mean, it's a 3-1-1-1. That's actually quite a nice one to go into. So I think we might go into divine right and then sort of queue into diplomatic service. Actually, Merchant Republic's also really good. So stuff divine right. I think we go Merchant Republic and then into diplomatic service. There we go. So that's got those queued up for a while. Let's keep looking around over here. More land that looks like it belongs to China. And should have ended the turn there, but completely forgot. So at the end of this next turn, we'll end the video there. We've only got a few bits and pieces to sort out. So you have completed whatever it was you were working on. You still don't have an awful lot of anything. So let's go ahead and get you an industrial zone. If we build it there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you would be out of range. If we build it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you will be within range of icing. So let's go ahead and put it there. You get a one production bonus for it being there anyway. We definitely need to get some production going there. We do have open borders with China, so we could have a look around in there if we wanted to. So yeah, the ziggurats gives +2 science. I'm convinced that it gave you something different if it was built on a river. What do we want? We want leaders, we want Gilgamesh, we want Sumeria, and we want ziggurats. +2 science and +1 culture if next to a river. Okay, so you get +1 culture if it's next to a river, but you need natural history. Well, we can pick that up, actually. After we've done some of the other ones. But that is the end of the turn, and as I said, I'm going to end the video there. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 6. I'll see you guys on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.